And now it is our great pleasure to be joined by one of the great heavyweight prospects on planet Earth. It is Ciryl Gane who takes on Junior Dos Santos this weekend in one of the biggest fights of his life. Ciryl, it's been a very hard year for you. Four fights have been withdrawn from you, and now you have this massive opportunity. How has it been for you so far in 2020?
It was really difficult, but every time my answer is it's okay. Everything is nice. I have a food in my plate. I have a roof in my room. So just wait, stay focused, keep training, and we will see. And look,
How much respect do you have for Junior Dos Santos? He is one of the great heavyweights in UFC history, a former champion. Is this crazy for you that in such a short time you're already fighting a guy like Junior Dos Santos?
yeah, that's really crazy because I remember the first time I look for the UFC in this division. I remember this guy. I don't know why, because he looked nice, because he have good striking. I don't know why, but I remember that. So that's really crazy.
Ciryl, talk to me about, obviously you've had a little bit of a challenging year in terms of opponents falling out, obviously COVID-19, striking the world. Does that sort of, you've had this big bump up now to Junior Dos Santos. You were supposed to schedule to fight guys that were maybe a little bit down the pecking order in terms of opponents. Does this show you how much confidence you have in yourself fighting a guy like Junior Dos Santos, and how much faith maybe the UFC have in you to put in a big performance?
Que suis de toi? Est-ce que tu te sens sûr de toi contre Junior et comment tu sens la confiance que l'UFC fait en toi pour te donner un adversaire de cette
Yes. I'm really glad. I told you, big thank you for the UFC for this opportunity. And I think I believe in myself. I'm confident. Every time in my career, the organization gave me every time the big guys with more experience than me. So it's not a surprise for me, and I'm feel ready for real.
You are an absolutely astounding striker. Your knockouts are absolutely unbelievable in kickboxing, in MMA. What do you think of Junior Dos Santos' boxing? As a striking expert yourself, how good is Junior Dos Santos' boxing?
You look very nice, really good. No, for real. But now, me, I arrive with a new. I'm a new generation. Sorry, I'm a new heavyweight. I move a lot. I move more than him. So I think it's a little bit a problem for the beginning in this division. When the guy like me move, it's not easy to manage this.
This means big things. If you win this fight, Ciryl, you are going to be propelled right up to the top of the division against the guys who are contending for the title. At just 6 fights into your professional MMA career, do you feel ready to take on the world? Are you ready to take on the champion?
We train a lot in the gym. Yes, I'm ready for the big man. For real. Yes.
We spoke to your amazing coach, Fernand Lopez, and he has been singing your praises for many years, way before you were in the UFC. And he thinks if the UFC come to Paris, there is one man who should headline that show, and it's you. What would that mean to you to headline UFC's first ever trip to Paris?
Big opportunity, and a real pleasure for me. Behind my family, my friend, my fan, that's really crazy, and it will be a big jump for my career too, for real.
What would it mean to the people of France to have the UFC there? We know we had Bellator there in a very smaller event with not a lot of fans, but the UFC is a big deal. What would the French MMA fans take from UFC coming to Paris?
I think I'm a surprise guy. Nobody know me before, and but the people I can feel it. The French people of around the MMA are really happy because I think, comment on dit, j'ai des bonnes valeurs, j'ai des valeurs, enfin,
I have good value.
yeah.
Good
Very
value?
Like he said that he think that people they like him in French because he really represent French people and
I look like a good guy.
and it's you know, it's a nice guy, very good kid. He like baguette, like French people, and well, he's just like humble and everything, like good value, like just a good kid. That's why I think that people they like him in France.
Is your popularity through the roof now in France? Do you have people coming up to you on the street and wanting your autograph and wanting a picture for Instagram?
Yes, and that's really cool. That's really cool. I really appreciate this move for real. I'm not like men like I like you understand paparazzi like that. But when I meet the people in the street, I like that for real because I take the time for the people and I can see in the face of these people is very happy. So I like that.
Very cool. Very cool.
I got to ask you, Ciryl, because we spoke to your amazing coach, Fernand Lopez, just a few months ago, and the interview went crazy. After it went out, a lot of people from all around the world watched it because he spoke about Francis Ngannou and his relationship with Francis and how it deteriorated, how it fell apart. And when we were speaking to Fernand, he said the best matchup for UFC Paris would be Ciryl Gane versus Francis Ngannou. And I know you are a former teammate of Francis Ngannou, but how would you feel about that fight if it came along?
I think now the division for me because if I win against Junior, it's gonna be really close in the top 10. You understand? So on peut pas l'éviter. C'est
we can avoid it.
Yeah.
It's something that will happen anyway. We can avoid that fight anyway. So so fine. We just need to face that.
It's a sport. That's normal.
And how was your, Fernand talked about to us, obviously, the deterioration of his relationship with Francis, that they fell out quite badly. How was your relationship with Francis in the gym? Are you still close with Francis? Do you still have a relationship with Francis?
No, because when I arrived in the gym in the MMA factory, Francis live already in Vegas. So I just saw Francis a few times when he come back to Paris to prepare a fight. So no, I'm not really close to Francis now.
How did those sparring sessions go, Ciryl? Who won?
Yeah. Christian. No, Francis is a real big man. He's not only in his fight in the cage, always in the training too.
You've obviously a lot of faith in your ability and obviously you're fighting Junior this weekend. But if that Francis fight was to happen in Paris, where are your strengths in terms of Francis's weaknesses, and where do you feel as though you'd beat Francis in a fight?
Je suis pas sûr d'avoir compris.
Si jamais ce combat se passait, voilà, un jour et tout, quelles seraient tes forces vis-à-vis des forces de Francis?
De Francis. But everybody know the strength of Francis is the power.
Yeah.
And everybody know my strength is I move a lot. You understand? I have the footwork, so this is a good match.
A good style fight.
Definitely.
Yes, a very good style fight. Final question on Francis Ngannou, because I know we have asked many questions about Francis, but I'm wondering, because you are so close with Fernand, and because of the way Francis treated Fernand, does that make it personal for you? Does that make that rivalry personal for you because of what happened with Fernand and Francis?
That's really not my deal. Seriously, that's really not my deal. But unfortunately, the people make me in the pocket, in the same pocket. But it's really not my deal. I that's not it's not my story. You understand? I want just to do my way and that's it. But anytime the people like you understand? But that's normal. That's normal. It's okay.
It's my fault. It's my fault. I know.
So yeah, I think moving back to this weekend, obviously Junior Dos Santos, PT talked about it there in terms of his striking. You're a very, very good striker. Your movement's excellent. Where are the keys for you to win this fight?
I'm younger, maybe. So we're gonna go high, I think.
So you mean
that? Sorry, Fernand?
I think you mean that because he's younger, you're going to push the pace, and then.
I understand. I think I can understand.
Okay.
Wow, Fernand. Huh?
Brilliant.
Ciryl, is this a good time to face Junior because of, as you say, his age? He hasn't looked like the guy who knocked out Cain Velasquez all those years ago recently. Do you feel like this is a good time to fight him?
For me, c'est le bon moment pour le combat parce que
c'est une bonne chose parce que c'est plus le même gars comme avant. Non, il reste toujours dangereux et puis il a fait.
Yeah, because the people like to the people say every time, yeah, Junior Dos Santos lose his 3 last fight, but he lose against the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3. So for me, that's nothing for me. So I'm really focused because I think he's still here for real.
Amazing. I got another question actually. What's it like sharing a room with Fernand Lopez? Is he a good guy or is he a mean coach?
It's a good guy, and it's a coach. Yes, for real. No, I like this guy because he have a value too. You understand? For real. He do something in his life every day, huh? In the little thing. You can feel if someone is good or not with the little things, and I think it's a good.
I was speaking to a French journalist from Le Sur podcast, a really famous podcast over there, I believe, and he said that Fernand is one of the big reasons that the sport was regulated and was made legal in France. He must be a huge figure in French MMA now. Does he get stopped in the street too for all these pictures? Because it sounds like a lot of people respect this guy hugely.
No, yes. He do a lot. He did a lot for the MMA in France. I think it's the face of MMA in France. Seriously, yeah, for sure. He did a lot. Weird.
Definitely.
And do you guys know who Morgan Charrier is? He is a big fight on the same night that you're fighting, I believe, for the Cage Warriors featherweight title. I was wondering, what do you think of Morgan as a fighter? He seems to be hugely popular in France as well.
Yes. Really popular, good hype, really good hype, and really good fighter. And I think he's gonna go far. But not only this guy, so you see, we have a lot of people in France. In my gym, MMA Factory, you have a lot of people, a lot of talent, and seriously, just wait a few moments, and yes, we will see.
It's coming. Yeah, the French invasion to the UFC, I think we feel is fully underway, and that we're going to see more fighters in the next number of years from France. But before we let you go, I want to ask anyway, I want your prediction for Saturday night. Are you going to finish this fight? Because I know you were disappointed with Tanner Bosser and that going all the way, the first decision of your career. Are you going to stop Junior Dos Santos and make a big statement?
No, that's not my mission. I just want to win. That's it. I just want to win my fight. I think he can fight a little for maybe 2-3 years. You have a time. In this division, in the heavyweight division, I think around 40 years old you can fight.
Sa question c'était pas si tu vas mettre à la retraite. Sa question c'était Est-ce que, comme tu étais frustré d'avoir pas gagné combat, est-ce que tu comptes nous terminer?
What's he saying? What's that man saying?
Because I didn't understand your question, but now
He thought that you was asking if he will retire Junior Dos Santos.
No, that's
Okay. Okay.
But yes, I'm feel hungry. So yes, I'm feel hungry for sure.
Okay. Good. Very good. Can't wait for it.
Knockout this Saturday?
You say?
A knockout?
You think
A knockout?
you'll get a knockout over Junior Dos Santos?
If I can, yeah. We train a lot of this in my gym. Yeah, for real.
Brilliant stuff. Absolutely fantastic.
Amazing. Congratulations on the English, Ciryl. It's great to speak to you
Wow,
in English.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, Ciryl. Un petit peu français. Non.
C'est bien. That's good.
He's terrible.
Je m'appelle Niall. Où habites-tu? Dublin. There we go.
No, okay.
Not un petit peu.
You're embarrassing us.
Bon chance, Ciryl. Appreciate it.
So,
thank you so much, Ciryl, and thank you to Fernand Lopez as always. Always the man behind the computer today. Thank you so much, guys, and I cannot wait to see this fight.
We appreciate it.
thank you very much.
Hello, guys. If you want to hear more of The Bash, you can subscribe to us on all our wonderful channels on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and all that other shit.
And click the links below. Click the links below. The notification button. It comes straight to your phone if we've any fresh content. And also hit the subscribe button. It does help. You're some plonker.
It's very serious.